Now on to the next session. I would like to invite Ayshwarya Wilton as DC Cap Senior Business Analyst and Solutions Consultant to join us on the stage. For today's session, we will bring us paving the way for automation today to the table. Without further ado, we invite Ayshwarya Wilton.
Shout out to Vivek and Carissa. That was an amazing presentation. And I'm sure everybody's learned a lot about it over here about digital marketing campaigning at its finest with AI. I mean, yeah, you just hit the nail on the head with ChatGPT, and you've taken it further and beyond. So amazing, amazing, amazing. All the very best. I'm looking forward to hearing it on the big news as well. So everybody who's been presenting out here has been making quite a big impression. I'm here to plant a seed of thought in your head today. And I hope in the next 30 or so minutes, I will be able to accomplish, to build or to grow a tree, you first have to sow the seed, water it over time, and see the fruitful result. So here's me. I'm Ayshwarya Wilton. I work as the Senior Business Analyst and currently as the Solution Consultant for our proprietary integrations platform that we have in DC Cap. I'm here with one of my colleagues. We've traveled all the way from India. This is my first time in Indonesia, safe to say, and I've been telling quite a few of the other speakers that this is going to be my first of many visits because I love Indonesia. The past 24 hours over here has been an absolute joy. And I'm looking to many, many more visits. So thank you so much. Thank you for being such a wonderful community. All right, so when I was, okay, clearly my face is more important than the presentation, but trust me when I say I have some fancy stuff to show out here. Okay, so the reason why I brought this topic about paving the way for automations today. You've heard the word automation, but right now we're all building the foundation of building the future of e-commerce. And I wanted to show you today on how automation will also play a key successful role in your e-commerce growth and your journey. Clicker. Oh, there we go. All right. So this is me. I have been working as a senior business analyst for the past 10 years. It's been a decade, but I grew up working as a .NET engineer, if any computer science graduates out here. I transitioned from computer science engineering all the way to being a business analyst, and within the agile methodology of development and growth, I have also now come into pre-sales and solution consulting, specifically in the e-commerce distribution space for B2C, B2B, and D2C as well. So just a quick view of today's agenda. I wanted to talk about automation versus integration. My topic title says automation, but here I am. I stand as an integration expert. I wanted to share you some insights on, are they really the same thing or are they completely different? And how will it help you in the long run as you grow e-commerce? The current B2B landscapes, a few statistics and points of view to think about as we pave the road ahead for e-commerce. Why are integrations critical today? I'd like to show you some few key insights. You have seen presentations on different aspects of e-commerce. You've seen booths showcasing their technology in a supply chain management. We've seen a presentation now on customer-facing aspects like your digital management or digital marketing. How do we integrate and tie them all together for you to serve a more holistic experience to your customers? I saved the best for last. This is a very lovely key buzzword that is floating around in the western side of the world, on the other side of the world. It is known as, how do you build the low effort experience for your customers? Okay, before we begin, just a quick word from one of the fathers of leadership. His name was Warren G. Bennis. He's an American author, has written many and very great books. He had a very simple thought, and this is also one of those seeds I wanted to plant today. So it says, in life, change is inevitable. It is a fact. Today, we're here all today eager to learn, experience more about the future of e-commerce. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow in life. However, in business, change is vital. Mulyadi also gave his speech, a presentation earlier saying that, somebody has built a Magento site 10 years ago, it works great, it's fantastic, nothing's broken. That's what we see on the outside, but on the inside it's crumbling down, which means there is a change that is vital to go ahead with the times. So just a little food for thought here. All right, so I'll start off with automation versus integration. Are they two really different concepts, or are we talking about the same thing? From when I speak to my clients about integration, they get very scared, to be honest, because they think an integration is a very technical solution. They have to have a degree in computer science, even a PhD in some sort of coding technology. Absolutely not. Integrations right now are so simple with the advent of Zapier, MuleSoft, and even DCCAP's own integrator as well. But however, you would have heard key buzzwords like automation. You've also heard buzzwords like digital transformation. So I'm going to quote someone named Massimo Pezzini. He's the senior strategy advisor at Workato. I've read quite a few of his blogs, and I've been following for quite a few years now, as he has been a senior strategy advisor for many top Fortune 500 companies. So he had a very, very simple, conclusive differentiator, or not the differentiator, but how does he connect the words automation and integration? He said, if your goal is automation, then integration is the means and the key to achieve that said goal. So, defining automation, if we had to go to a textbook Oxford Dictionary definition, automation simply means doing something or having a machine do something that a person would have done in the past. Today, when you receive your Amazon deliveries or when your food comes to your door, somebody's coming and giving you a parcel. Tomorrow, with automation, you could have a drone coming in and sending your food at your doorstep. That's automation. So when you have the integration benefits, so if automation is the goal and integration is the means, you can have all these different components of your business. So having that drone connected, having what were the orders or the items that were part of the order, where would you need to ship it to? All those different key aspects, if you had them in different systems, how does an integration connect them all to give your customers a seamless experience? So one, you would see a reduced cost to your company, because once you put in that capital investment, after that, it's smooth sailing from there. You make an investment on your drones, then you have the drones to take care of all your business. Reduced manual effort, you no longer have to have people hired to go and door-to-door placing those orders. You will have drones to take care of them for you. Improve data quality across systems. So if you had an integration in place, say a little bit of a connection between your system that takes care of tracking all the different orders, the food orders that have come through from your customers, you want to send all that information through the drone along with the parcel. That way, with a little bit of an integration, rather than feeding all the manual data, you would have a more reliable service to provide to your customers. Many a times we've seen delivery people on accident, there's no intention here, where they would have missed putting in your extra side dishes or even missed out an item from your order as well. But if you had an integrated service, if you had a lot of machines take care of your process, you would see improvised data quality across your systems. Increased efficiency. Now we start seeing what we know as the natural results or the natural success, because once you start doing things right, you normally start seeing the benefits of all the different processes that you put in. Increased efficiency, analytics and reporting, enhanced visibility are the three natural key success factors that would come into play. So, here we go. Right, so that's one key aspect I wanted to talk about today, which was when you think about automation, integration is going to be very critical. Let's take a look at the current B2B landscape all across the world. So in the current B2B landscape, the audience is changing, and that's a fact. We are seeing it. I am seeing it right now in the audience today. It says 73% of the audience that is online, that is shopping today, are millennials. Millennials are typically youngsters above, who were born after 1990. I'm so happy to declare that I'm a millennial. That means I'm young still. So the audience is changing. It's no longer people walking into stores, looking through and scanning through items. People know what they want. People come with a ready mind and a ready mindset to buy what they want. Digital marketing is in play. You've seen tons of amazing presentations on it. I don't want to talk more on it, but digital marketing, having the customer know about your product, your business, your vision and mission, in front of them, very accessible on their phones or their iPads or their PCs is the need of the hour today. The omni-channel upgrade. So 94% of your e-commerce sales today is through a credit card. It is no longer cash on delivery. Now, these are global statistics. It changes variably from region to region, but overall, on average, there are almost 94% of sales that are driven completely through a credit card. Now, beyond the credit card, there are now the concepts of bringing in Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, and all the different online digital wallets to cater to this. So the ultimate vision of building the B2B landscape or the global e-commerce landscape is for you and for me. We want to make it an enjoyable experience at the end of the day. So how do we do that? We're here for ready responses, which means your customers, if they have questions, if they want to see a different version of the product that you've already portrayed, how quick are you to respond back to them saying, hey, yes, we don't have something in stock right now. If you're patient, we'll give you something in the next week when it arrives, and we'll even throw you in a discount as well. Being interactable, being personable, being loyal and amazing to your clients is key. This, of course, gives you an ROI, a return on investment. And of course, we have the times of AR and VR near. I've seen a blog on where there is a startup, an AR startup, where if you can just show yourself to your phone, like a live video, it will actually put in place the t-shirt that you want to buy. It will actually show it to you, imagining if you were to wear it on your body. Would you really like wearing such a new fashion, a trendy t-shirt? Maybe you would, you're trying to experiment. You've never worn a t-shirt in dark colors. So if you wore a black t-shirt, if there was a picture of a black t-shirt and you showed yourself on the camera, the augmented reality picture or the VR reality picture will show it to you. So AR, VR, and also, of course, social media. We've seen a lot of talks on those. And at the end of the day, giving a very personalized social and virtual experience to your customers. If they brought your products, go back to them immediately. Hey, we've seen that you've purchased our products. Are you loving it so far? Do you have any immediate feedback for us? And it's not about just having a one-time customer. I'll talk about it a little more in the low effort experience. The next goal, once you have in your experience journey, championing e-commerce, is you're not just having a customer for the first time. You're going to have an aim to have a customer for a lifetime. So how do you gain repeat customers, people who want to fall in love with you over and over and over again with your products? So why are integrations critical? Now, in integrations for e-commerce, we have seen that 33% of the platform has your customer data, the people that you buy and purchase from to keep your stocks in place so that you can sell more. And even your shipping and logistic providers, all this type of data that you house within your organization is actually data from somebody else. So your customers, they are outside your company. Your shipment and logistic companies, they are outside your own company. And even your purchase vendors as well. Knowing that you have all these different customers in place, go back for a bit. So know that you're having all these different external factors. Having a seamless integration within your own organization with all these different external entities will help you drive a smooth operation or a smooth, seamless flow from getting those products from the manufacturing warehouses all the way to your e-commerce stores or your social media stores, where you want to quickly have a turnaround time to your customers to sell faster and sell more. So here we are at low effort experiences, and to explain a low effort experience, I would like to tell you a story. Normally, I'm not a presentation person. I call myself a storyteller because I love telling stories. I'd rather not be on this platform. I'd rather be sitting next to you all, talking to you all in person, and understanding your vision and your mission as you build your startups, as you cater to your goals and your roles and responsibilities within the e-commerce growth. So during 2020, when we all were locked down in the pandemic, every one of us were locked into our houses, nowhere to go, nothing to do, but something else happened. We saw the rise in WhatsApp communication. We started talking and chatting with our friends online. We started working from home. So we started having Zoom meetings, Google Meet meetings. We had Microsoft Teams, all booming with high usage rates so that we can talk to our family members, we can talk to our colleagues, we can even talk to our business partners as well. So we had a WhatsApp family channel. I'm sure most of you would have it, and I'm sure most of you, like me, keep it muted so that we don't get disturbed too often. But it was so funny that on that particular day, during the pandemic time, my brother was working from home. He has a family of kids and a wife and a dog, and he has to work from home. Usually on a normal day, he would go to the office, he would get his work done, come back home, see the kids, see the family dog, and everything is good. But in the times of pandemic, when the kids were at home, the dog was barking for his attention, when the wife wanted him to buy all the groceries online, and where everything was frustrating him, he sent us this message on the family WhatsApp group. He said, "I wish Alexa could do this for me." He said, "Hey Alexa, can you please take care of my kids? Hey Alexa, can you please take care of my dog because I'm fed up of it all?" So that was the idea behind the low effort experience. How can we bring up such cool technology to our customers that will give them that low effort experience that we all crave and wish for in the coming future? So a few key points. I'll keep it very simple. So the key differentiator when you want to create a low effort experience for your customers when they shop, when they buy products, you want to first make it very personable. Somebody might like the color red. So what if you had some sort of a way to find that you could show products or t-shirts or anything that's trendy in shades of red which they prefer, or any other patterns of clothing that they want to wear, if this is B2B or B2C, if there's anything they prefer, what's hot in the market for a healthcare division or any other division in the place. Make it accessible. So this will go into how you take care of your warehouse management. How fast can you deliver products to your customers locally as well as globally? So keeping your 3PL markets in place. Making it a very seamless experience. So as soon as they order, you want to make sure the customer is in touch. I think Amazon has set the benchmark and they've been doing it fantastically. And we're all learning and we're working towards reaching that benchmark, which was to keep it a very seamless experience. As soon as you place an order, you receive an SMS with a note of thanks that says, hey, you're awesome for placing this product. We're here to serve you. Here are the items that you placed. You will receive it in the very next day. And they will give you all the details on where your product has been. It's been carefully wrapped, tied with a bow even, and it's assured on your doorstep in the very next day. So how do you keep that experience very seamless? Last and most fundamentally important for a low effort experience, you have to keep it lovable. Because this is for you to have your joy building e-commerce and serving e-commerce to your customers, at the same time having that joy in seeing the smile on your customers' faces. You may not see it because it's going to be somebody receiving it at that doorstep, you may not be there, but getting that feedback from them, getting that 5-star review, getting the shout out or the posts on social media saying, hey, this brand, they're awesome. I highly recommend that you go and shop with them. I trust them. I'm going to keep going back and buying from them. I want each of us out here to have that goal going forward, to have make sure that our customers have a more lovable experience. And with that, here ends the presentation. So do you have any questions for me?
Okay, thank you so much, Ayshwarya. That was very insightful and eye-opening presentation. Now I would open the Q&A session for 3 people. If you have any questions, you can ask. You can raise your hands, and then we will come to you with the mics. Yes, I see a raised hand.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Samuel from Kurnia Cipta Moda Gemilang, specifically from Paving Fashion Indonesia.
Hi, Samuel.
Hello, thank you for your presentation. I have a question for you. Sorry. What steps are being taken to ensure the security and privacy of data in an increasingly automated world?
That's an amazing question. Thank you,
you.
Samuel. Now, with the advent of technology behind the scenes, now, again, these are layers that we see in the e-commerce world. E-commerce itself is a huge umbrella, which, you have that one end user, that customer you're targeting to stand under. So building that entire umbrella, all those different layers of it is key, and it's so important. That's why we have all these different organizations, these different startups that champion each and every little aspect of it, and how do you connect it all together. So we have top security softwares in place. You have AWS that comes with a very secure layer of data integrity. There's encryptions in place. So rest assured, a lot of the technology. So when you have something that's growing in the market today, there's always behind the scenes the developers and the development community that grows along with it, that sees the trend, that knows the trend, and wants to grow along with it. So if we went into the technical forums, you would see more and more talks about how secure, how hack-free can we keep our customers' data within our shopping sites, because let's face it, we have seen articles where there would have been credit card theft. They can read all the credit card data that they would have stored on their favorite shopping site. And then you lose the confidence of the customer. So how payment gateways can start building robust architectures within within the payment portals that they provide. How do they adhere to the government regulations and get themselves certified to and the assurance for data protection and privacy? I also went to the booth where you had someone sharing OTPs as well, right? So they are an OTP access provider. So safe to say that with the advent of a budding e-commerce growth, there behind the scenes or in the underlayers, there is a growth, and we see a rise in the data that is being stored across different systems and platforms. So thank you for your question. I hope it helped. Anybody else?
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Maybe questions? Other questions? We still have a few minutes, so.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a question as well. If you want to throw feedback, or if you want to say something that you've thought out loud, you think you want to share it across, we're happy to hear it as well.
No more question? Any more feedbacks maybe? No? Okay, as I see no raised hand, I think we can conclude today's presentation from Ayshwarya. Thank you so much again for the presentation. It was very eye-opening, and I think it was a very nice wrap-up from all the sessions beforehand. So we got to see about digital marketing, and then we got to see about customer experience, and then Ayshwarya completed it, tied it all up with integration and also automation. So thank you again very much.